So, is it too late to talk about this or what? Anyway, ever since the success of Rosie Closey's The Music Freak series, many other gacha content creators attempted to try and further utilize the key details that sets the series apart from other known gacha content, which is mainly collaborative effort and the other spizzle spazzle such as the script writing, voice acting, and animating, until it flopped. As you may or may not know, I was a voice actor back then.
Being idle in the middle of the field makes you an easy target for the creatures that travel through the night. I'll watch over your stupid mortal body, just in case that happens.
Not that impressive, but yes. For around 2 years, I have tried to collab with people as voice actor, and most of the projects that I tried to join in got cancelled because of the same reasons. So that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. Just a disclaimer, I have nothing towards people that wants to explore what they want to do in arts. In fact, I even encourage them to do so. But I just noticed that there are some issues that needs to be called out so that we can somehow make things better. And so before we talk about the solutions, let's first talk about the roles that are needed to build a team. Basically, there are 5 roles: the director, the co-director, the scriptwriters, the voice actors, and the editors. Directors are expected to be the head of the entire team, with a clear goal and vision of where the series will navigate. This means that they should always be, without exceptions, aware of the progress of the team, as well as the schedules and deadlines of the data and files that will be used by the team to develop the project. Any changes to the plan or anything crucial such as the plot should be announced by the directors to the staff, followed by assisting them on adjusting to the change and find out what works best for the team without disrupting the flow of the project's progress. It is preferable for the directors to be flexible and capable of assisting the staff with their tasks should there be a need to do so through minor knowledge of the other roles. So yeah, you have to be the one to push the hardest. Scriptwriters, on the other hand, holds the script, which is useful for everyone. Voice actors are voice actors, and editors compile everything up, then boom, the project is done. Only if it's that easy. But it's not. Commonly, here's how things go. They put up an advertisement that they're looking for new members to make the project, then they end up having lots of new members, then they start to work for a bit, then everything goes dull because people slowly goes MIA, then after weeks of not interacting, they announce the project dead. Like literally, I can tell if the project is gonna work out or not after seeing this happen so many times already. Honestly, from my experience, I think that the main problem here lies on the mismanagement of the team members. I'm not really expecting much from people because I know that our sources are limited, but I'm sure that draft descriptions of the characters or the plot is doable within 2 weeks. Gathering a lot of people is unnecessary when there's nothing to work on in the first place, like the draft description of the plot and the characters not even being half completed. If the plan is to make an insanely detailed story, then I guess a month is acceptable. But if even the directors have gone missing and there hasn't been any updates about the series for weeks, it's pretty obvious that there's something wrong with that. Lack of communication is also evident in some cases because sometimes even the directors don't talk to each other that much. This reminds me of the time when I was a director of a certain team, and basically what happened was I was left out by the entire team. They already made progress and they didn't tell me, and all my efforts were wasted because I thought that they didn't have progress yet, so I had to start everything from scratch. And when I asked the head director about this, they just went, "OMG, I'm sorry, I forgot to inform you. I forgot to send you the document." I'm not a professional, but I'd say that this was quite unprofessional because this is their series. Like, how could they forget about it? Speaking of unprofessional directors, here's another story. One time I was a voice actor in this team, and basically we had a really prideful director who's really arrogant and acts like a child despite being 22. I have nothing against people who likes to show off their achievements. Oh, but this one. This guy insulted me to the core, and it took me years to get over it. It's crazy. And the crazy part is that I wasn't the first one he did that to. There are a lot of other children out there who experienced the exact same thing I did, and personally, that just straight up sucks. So yeah, mistreatment. Don't mistreat your team members, or else I'm gonna come into your house at night and make you say your prayers. Anyway, now that we already talked about the issues, let's now talk about the solutions that will hopefully make things better. I think that frequent updates of even the slightest progress is a great thing to do. This gently reminds everyone that they are still working on a group collaborative project. This kind of project requires group cooperation, so procrastinating isn't an option, unfortunately for us. Assigning tasks to members is also a great option because it keeps things organized. Just because it's a group collaborative project doesn't mean that everyone should work on everything together. But even so, asking for suggestions from other team members are highly encouraged. Who knows? Maybe some of them are knowledgeable in other ways. Group meetings are essential to maintain the synchronization of the team members' ideas. It doesn't have to happen daily, but once or twice a week is good enough. Before posting that advertisement, please prioritize the script and the description of the plot and the characters so that there'll be something for the others to work on. And lastly, keep in mind that criticism is an important part in gaining experience. However, constructive criticism is the only type of criticism that should be passed around. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. That's all for this video. That's really chaotic. I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say. And yeah, see you in my next video, which will probably be released in like 2 months or 6 months later. Oh god, I'm sorry. I have experienced a lot of unpleasant experiences. Oh, fuck. I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.